what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides. We are still here at CES and we are still here at the Vinfast booth. Of course, a lot of excitement with electrification, but Vinfast is trying to make their mark, especially here in the US industry, with their lineup of vehicles. And what do we have? I have this 2023 Vinfast, this being the VF8. But before we get into basically this Ford Explorer size SUV, let's talk about what's going on here. Vinfast making a big splash, like I said, this Vietnamese car company that's done some really big things in Vietnam and other countries throughout Asia and Europe is now coming to the United States, and this is gonna be, the VF8 is gonna be their first model to really make that mark for themselves. Now what's interesting is, like some other manufacturers, they are choosing that numerical system to really give you an idea of what the different models are. The smallest one's gonna be the VF6, goes all the way up to the VF9. This is gonna be, I really feel, that sweet spot for the US market, the VF8. So let's go ahead, let's dive into this VF8, find out what's unique about it, what's special, and what Vinfast is trying to bring to you. Let's go ahead and dive in. Right off the bat, the style. What I'm liking about the Vinfast vehicles is not only do they have a unique style, but it's something that's breaking the mold compared to other electric vehicles out there. Now, at the front of the business, on the VF8, I love the way they did the split headlight housing style. You're gonna have your LED daytime running lamps and turn signals, working your way down your LED projector beam headlights. Love the way it's got this aluminum finish, some gloss black, and then just a little sprinkling of silver on the inside. Working your way down. Remember, when it comes to electrification, we want range, and one way to do that is with good aerodynamic efficiency. So we have these corner air curtains that's gonna help channel the air at the front of the vehicle and send it down the side. Working your way down, we do have lower exterior LED lighting, and I love the way they worked this metallic silver finish into the splitter. Now, as we come across the front end, this is where you see that unique style to Vinfast. The way that they take not only their badge, but they do the exterior lighting and all of the trim very clean, very elegant, very luxurious. Even the way that they took the trim and brought it into the center portions here really gives that extra sense of style. And then remember, you're looking at Pininfarina style, which for decades was once associated with Ferrari, is now with the Vinfast group. Working your way lower, we do have some flat black. You do have active aero shutters that are gonna open and close because we do have that liquid cooled battery pack in the belly of this vehicle. And then when we get up onto the hood, I love the nice sleek design. You have that V indentation in the center. Everything kind of comes into that V for Vinfast. You have that body line that coasts down the side. And then as it wraps around, we're gonna check out what's going on wheel and tire setup. So I'm gonna swoop around. Here's what we got on the VF8. So you're gonna have this 20-inch wheel, nice gloss black machined aluminum. What I like about it is that it is a very stylish wheel, but the style has a purpose. It's about generating airflow down the side of the vehicle to give you less resistance. You do have some flat black around the openings. Let me know how you feel about that on the VF8. We will show you other models where that is gonna differ from model to model to model. And then of course you have your front located charge port door. Now, as we come down the side, color matched on the mirror caps. Look at the 360-degree camera. So not only are you getting technology when it comes to battery power, when it comes to electric motors, but you're also getting that technology that's gonna help you drive this vehicle a lot safer and a lot more efficient, because on the interior, you have an over 15-inch infotainment system screen. You got your color matched door handles. Love the way they kept them nice and clean. And then on the lower portion, look at the body line, how it drops down into this lower area, the metallic silver finish. And then working our way towards the rear, you're gonna notice up top, we have a panoramic sunroof. It scoops down into that low extended roof spoiler. And then another thing that I like is how they work the trim. Instead of doing the traditional wrap it around everything, they just teardrop it and waterfall right into this rear quarter portion, and that's it. I like that sense of style. And then coming to the rear, one of my favorite things that they do, no rear wiper exposed. That really shows the nice, clean, effective aero lines. Your wiper is tucked underneath that long, low roof spoiler. It's gonna swing down and clean that rear glass. And just like up front, It's all about V, that VinFast badge in the center, very prominent with the LED lighting. Look at the way they did the lighting on the corners. And then of course you got your VinFast badge with the letters all the way across. And then as we drop down, VF8 and nice clean on that lower bumper area. Really shows the attention to detail, but also the aero efficiency. But why don't we go ahead, let's get inside this VF8 and see what VinFast is bringing. All right, guys, we're inside this 2023 VinFast VF8. First time sitting in this vehicle. And not only is the outside something to be astonished by, but I think you're gonna be pretty blown away by the interior. Now, I know you're probably saying to yourself, well, Joe, what about pricing? What is this VinFast gonna cost? So obviously, depending on how you trim it out, there's gonna be two different specs, Eco and Pro. I like the way they keep it simple. You're looking right around an MSRP of $58,000, but let's see what you get for the money and what VinFast is bringing to the door panel. Love the two-tone style, clean design. You're gonna have soft touch material up top. You have that nice aluminum finish, which brings a level of class without going too crazy. No gloss black, and then I'm liking the nice tan, the dark tan interior with the contrast stitching. Really shows that attention to detail. And then that door pocket is ginormous. Easily two cold cut trio subs, footlongs from Subway, and the silver trim around the speaker grill cover really just gives it that little extra pizzazz. Now going from the door panel to the dash, two-tone material is happening with the stitching, soft touch, aluminum finish, and then look at what you have in the center. A ginormous 15.6-inch infotainment system. Now, here at CES, I can't turn it on right this second, but hopefully we will be doing a full media drive of this vehicle, but this will have all your information, cameras, the whole 9 yards, all wrapped up into one screen. Two massive center AC vents. You have two USB-A's, wireless charging, two cup holders, and then I like the way they did the buttons for the direct drive transmission, park, reverse, neutral, drive, easy to get to. A little bit of gloss black, but it's the center console I really like, how it flows from the front to the middle area, and then guess what? You open it up, what do we have? You have enough room in here, easily, I would say, for 6 classic Atari game cartridges, maybe Centipede, Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man. Let's keep it civil between Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man. And then the seats, the nice soft material, the stitching, all the way down. You do have electric assist for the passenger. I love how wide the cushions are. And then you're gonna have this massive panoramic sunroof, which I can't show you because we're at CES and I can't turn the car on. But this will open up, and I promise that there's a panoramic sunroof. But why don't you come over to the business end? I got a flat bottom steering wheel I want to show you behind in this VF8. All right, guys, here we are behind the wheel, the business end. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on power-wise. So you're gonna have 2 electric motors, which is gonna give you standard all-wheel drive. If you go with the Pro setup, that's gonna be a little over 400 horsepower. If you go with an Eco, you're looking around 348 horsepower. Mileage on the higher end, you're looking about 279 miles. On the lower end, with the more power, you're looking at 240-mile range. Obviously, we will give you more information when we do the media drive, but let's see what else you have in here. I do like the pedal box. You have a nice large aluminum dead pedal, brake pedal. I wish they would have made the throttle aluminum. That's the only thing I wish they would have done, but you do have your seat controls, easy to get to. That lower lumbar is real nice. I'm 6 feet tall, and they got plenty of room in here, especially with this being an EV because you have that flat floor, steering wheel. This is looking pretty sporty. You have your flat bottom. Love the way they did the VinFast horn button with the badge. Flat black on all the switch gear. And then like I said, you have all your drive information. We were able to get this turned on. You have all your drive information right in the screen with your AC controls, heated seats, steering wheel, the whole 9 yards. Very nicely set up in that 15.6-inch display. But you know what? Why don't we go ahead and get into that back seat and see how much room we have in this VF8. All right, guys, back seat time. And I just wanted to show you that, yes, I did not move the front seat. So this is why it's a little tight back here, because I had the seat all the way back and we didn't move it forward. But what I did was I have the passenger side exactly where Lori would be sitting. And you can see just how much room we have. We do have nice large pockets. You could put a 1-pound bag of Twizzlers for your next road trip. And then you do have 2 USB-A's and a USB-C and AC vents. And I like how large they make the vents. But soft touch material, this nice soft seats, pull down the armrest, really soft. Plus you have your cup holders built in. So that's really nice, but you know what? Let's get to the last piece of the puzzle, the cargo space of the VF8. All right guys, cargo area time, real simple. You're gonna hit the button, nice electric assist, opens up, and what I love about it is if you look at the loading floor, it's not very high off the ground, so that's gonna be good, especially if you're lifting heavier objects. I also like how wide the space is and how tall the space is. Of course, we have some extra supplies back here that they bring to the auto shows. And then on the passenger side, you'll notice that we have LED lighting and you have a 12 volt that's very easy to get to. Of course, if you need more room, those seats are gonna do the 60-40 split, but I like the way that they have the nice electric assist with the opening lift gate, and then look at the beautiful LED lighting. Those are the touches that they're bringing with the turn signals and everything on this VF8. Love those finishes, but this is what you get to see at CES. Yes, we brought you the Vinfast brand from the New York Auto Show, but of course with all the technology in these vehicles, you're gonna see more of them show up at the CES show here in Las Vegas. But let me know what you think about the VF8 in the comment section. If you're new to the channel though, and you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raiti's Rides family. Of course, we need to give it up to the person that electrifies everybody's life. Lori, working that camera like a champ. Show us some love in the comment section. Thank you, Lori, for all that you do. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.